Well, hello. Hey, let me take off my checkered flag mask. You know, I actually got a message last week from somebody that said, what the heck happened to your checkered flag mask? So here it is, it's back. So this is just for you, Kevin. So good morning, my name is Steve Long. I'm the CEO here at Hancock Health. This is our weekly Facebook Live during COVID. So I want to just remind us of a couple of things. Number one, we still are in the midst of a pandemic. The coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19 is the disease that it causes. And the difference between now and back in March when we started doing this is that now we actually see the end of this thing coming. Back in March, we had no idea, right? I mean, it could have been years. In fact, there were people that were saying it was going to be years before we would get out of this. But now we actually have a vaccine that's coming down the pike. There's 3 of them now that seem like they're very close to being distributed. One of those, in fact, might be coming out in the next couple of weeks. So we see the end, because the only way out of this pandemic actually is the vaccine. So if we can get that here, get a bunch of people taking it, then at some point we will have achieved essentially herd immunity and we can move on with our life. The problem is that between now and the time when most people will have this vaccine, we have 2 huge holidays. One is in just a few days here at Thanksgiving. And I don't know about you, but you know, I love Thanksgiving. I love gathering with family and friends and getting together and having food. I mean, food is a good thing. I love food. But it's a wonderful time of the year. And we get together and we are around tables in small rooms. And I mean, you know, you probably were like me and you grew up and you got 35 relatives into your folks' house that had 2 bedrooms and a bath, and that was about it. So everybody was in each other's face, which was great back then, unless you were the kid and you were at the kids' table. But the problem is that today, if we do that same thing, the likelihood is that somebody is going to have the coronavirus. And you're going to spread it around that room, and unfortunately, grandma may be there, or grandpa might be there. And even if they're not there, somebody's going to go and visit them in the next couple of weeks, and they're not even going to know that you had coronavirus, and they got coronavirus, and they give it to grandma or grandpa. So the problem is that we have to be very, very careful, especially over this holiday. So the thing that we're urging people to do is take care. Wear the mask. Wear the mask that you have. Wash your hands. That's huge. But the better thing is just to say, how about let's do Thanksgiving after this year? We could have Thanksgiving in the middle of the year next year. How about that? You know, we do Christmas in July. Let's do Thanksgiving and Christmas in July of next year so we can get past all of this. So that's the big message that we have for everybody this year, is that we are at a point where we can see the end of the pandemic coming, but we have to get between here and there. These holidays are coming up. We're going to have the propensity to want to get together and have fun, and I love that, but try to do it virtually. If you're going to get together, keep it small. You know, try to wear your mask if you can. I mean, look, I got college-age students. The odds of getting them in a mask is pretty small, but try to be careful. That's the thing that we're asking. The end is in sight, so let's keep that in mind. And if you have questions as we go forward, make sure that you go out to our website, hancockregional.org/coronavirus. We have all kinds of questions and answers there, not only about the virus, but now also about treatments that are coming into place. And I'm going to try to pronounce one, bamlanivimab. Dr. Fletcher will be proud of me. I actually was able to pronounce that because of him. It's a treatment that we're now beginning to offer. The vaccine is almost here, so you can get information on all those things. But regardless of that, please enjoy your Thanksgiving, but be careful, wear your mask, wash your hands, and distance if you can. So thanks for joining us on Facebook Live here at Hancock Health. Have a great day.